Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. We'll be painting again, and I've realized that this week I've been doing a lot of seascape paintings, so I decided to just go along with it and paint another seascape for all of you, so that this week will be like a seascape week for all of us. And today I decided another wavy seascapes with a lot of foams and um, those waves that are crashing or hitting the shore. So let's begin now, guys. We'll be using only a few colors today, just like my typical seascape paintings. So let me tell you the colors that I'll be using for today's painting. We have phthalo blue, cerulean blue, emerald green, black, permanent yellow, deep or transparent yellow, and we also have titanium white, of course, a lot of it. Actually, this is not enough for this painting, but then yeah, let's proceed now, guys. So I'll be using a quite big brush to underpaint my canvas, and I will begin by underpainting from top to bottom. So let's begin now. I'm just gonna wet my brush now. All right, I can see myself in the camera. So I'm gonna get my phthalo blue, and I'm gonna start by identifying where the horizon is. And as you know, I really love the drippy effect, so I don't worry too much about that. Again, pure phthalo blue. Like that. Now I'm gonna get my cerulean blue. Alright, a lot of cerulean blue, guys. I didn't know that my brush is quite wet. I mean, super wet. Okay. Like that. Alright. And just like our previous paintings, we're gonna be layering this seascape with a lot of blues and greens. And the layers will serve as the underpainting. Now we're moving to the emerald green. I'm not washing my brush, I'm just dipping it in water. And I'm gonna go here. Okay, a lot of emerald green. Like that. Alright, like that. Then I'm gonna get a tiny bit of black and mix it with my emerald green to make it like a greenish grayish color. So okay, like, oh, that's too much. Okay, this color, I'm gonna add more black, to be honest. All right, and I'm gonna wet it. I'm gonna go diagonally this time to suggest movement of water. Like that. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white to the green grayish color. And for this area, I'm gonna try to blend, guys. So I'm just gonna cover everything. I hope you can see, guys. Like that. Okay. For the bottom part of our seascape, I'm gonna color it more grayish, bluish. So I'm gonna get my cerulean blue and mix it with black. All right, like this color. Okay, a lot of black, guys. This color. And I'm gonna use my water to, for me to evenly paste it on the canvas. All right, like that color. So I'm just gonna apply it this way. And that's why I'm going like here and there, because this is the underpainting and this is the shoreline. So I don't have to be really in a particular direction. All right. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna continue that color up here. So I'm just gonna use the same color, but maybe I'm gonna add some white to it so that it's not absolutely blue. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of black to make it more grayish than blue. And let's see if it's gonna work. All right. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna go over the bottom part just to darken it a bit. So I'm gonna get my cerulean blue and black, just like the original mixture that we had for that portion. Okay, again, more black. Okay, more black, guys. I really want it to be quite darker. Right. Like that. Right, now I've actually underpainted everything. We're going to the details now. This will be, I think, quite easy because I've been doing seascapes for almost a week already. So I'm gonna get my ordinary brush. Right, not this one. My favorite brush. You know that you guys have favorite brushes, right? Me too. I love a particular brush, but I can't find that. Where is it? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Wait. Where is that? I just washed it. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, guys. Oh, there you are. There you go. Found it. So for this particular painting, I'll be using an ordinary brush just to sketch things where things are gonna go. So I'm gonna damp it, and I'm gonna get my white color. and black color to get some gray color, of course. And I'm just gonna sketch where things are supposed to go for this particular painting. So I'm gonna make some lines like that. Oops. It's quite drippy. All right. So I'm just using my gray color just to identify where the foams are gonna go. We're not detailing it, we're just like sketching it. Initial sketch, guys. Maybe here. I'm just gonna make this weird markings. Alright, I hope you can see, guys. My head's not covering your view. Okay. Okay, so here. Alright, like that. So I'm just gonna continue doing this. Just tapping in tapping motion. And as always, it really looks weird, right? And I really like it because there's some element of surprise. All right. Like that. Then I'm going to continue the foamy areas by doing this. All right, like that. I'm gonna make some more highlights up here. Okay, I'm gonna mix my white with my emerald green just to get some shade lighter than this part of the painting. Okay, maybe I'm gonna add some white to it, I mean water. Okay, I think I have to use my hands as usual. All right, like that. Also here, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of yellow to that. Here. Like that. Okay, again, emerald green. Like that. Here as well. Okay, like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing here, but quite subtle, I mean. All right. Okay, like that. Okay, I think I need to get more grayish color, so I'm gonna get my cerulean blue plus black. Okay, plus black. Like this color, guys, grayish. And I'm gonna make some depths into this. Yes, like that. Okay, I'm gonna add more black. More black. I'm gonna go here. Like that. I'm gonna gray some areas as well here because, yeah. Like that. Okay. Here. Okay, I'm gonna get more black this time and some phthalo blue. Black plus phthalo blue. I'm gonna go down now, here. Okay, more black. So I'm just gonna have some fun doing this, guys. Okay, more black and blue color combined. Okay, I'm gonna use my hands. that. So I'm just trying to play with this by adding some grayish blue and dark grayish blue and all that. So all colors are of the same range of color, but their values just vary. Because as you can see, there's some dark and then some light and all that. I'm using the same colors that's on my palette. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to enjoy this as I show you how I do it. All right. So I'm quite rough. I'm quite rough in doing this because I think the more rough I do it, the more natural image I get. Okay, now, okay, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up and then gonna get my cerulean blue plus white. Okay, before I use the palette knife because I'm so excited to use my palette knife. Okay, cerulean blue, and we're just gonna go make some tiny waves up here. Okay. Okay, up here. I hope you can see, and I hope my head does not bother you so much. All right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go here. So I'm just doing the emerald green. Oh, sorry, that's a lot of white. You don't need a lot of white. This portion, I mixed my emerald green with cerulean blue just to have some good gradient. All right, like that. I need more black, more black. So avoid doing some hard lines in the waters because these are the waters. So don't do any hard lines. If you have or if you see something, you just delete it by actually blending it. I just went back to that part because that needs to be shadowed. Okay, that here as well. All right. Okay, wash your brush out. We're gonna do the sky now. It's quite bluish gray as well. So I'm gonna use the same bluish gray that we already have, but like 2 shades lighter. And I'm gonna start pasting it in here. Oops, we don't need to water it down so much, but my brush is quite wet. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that later. I don't have to worry about it now. Whoops, sorry guys. All right, like that. Are we recording, guys? Yes, we are. I was so worried that. All right, and then we're gonna correct the horizon later. I just painted the sky because we're waiting for some areas to dry, so I might as well go up and do the sky. All right, so we can get our palette knife now, which I'm so excited about. So I'm just gonna get this, and I'm gonna get more white because that's what I actually need for this painting. As always, when we do seascapes, we do a lot of white. So I'm just gonna get more white. Okay, like that. I'm gonna use my palette knife, my good old palette knife, and I'm just gonna tap onto the white mixture, like so. All right, and I'm just gonna play around, guys. Again, I'm gonna go circular, in circular motion in different areas, like this. Oops, that's a lot. That's a huge blob. Okay. We're gonna correct that because it's kind of huge. Down here. I will go this way and that way. That is to suggest motion or movement. Excuse my head, guys, for a while because I'm reaching the end of the that. Now I'm gonna get some grayish color. I'm gonna add black to it. Just using a palette knife. I'm gonna add black to my white color, and I'm gonna go over the white or the bright part of the highlights that I did. Because again, the waters are not completely white, as most of you already know, I think. Or if you don't know yet, then yeah, that's it. It's not absolutely white. It has some grayish tones to it. Because if you just paint it just absolutely white, it looks flat and yeah, it's not really, realistic. Well, if you're not going for any realism, it's all right. You can do that, of course. I'm also going like in an upward and downward or vertical or horizontal motion because I want this painting to really move, I know that paintings are not supposed to move, like in the Harry Potter. But I want this painting to actually suggest movement, even if it's just stationary. Right, like that. Now I'm gonna get, again, my palette knife, and I'm gonna use the edge of the palette knife to create some foamy effect here. So if it's not working for you, you can get your ordinary brush, tiny brush, maybe a pointed one or a pointy one, and you can just go and use your ordinary brush for this part. And then I'm gonna go like sideways or diagonal using my palette knife like flat like that across the canvas, just like that, to make it easier and quicker for me to do some waves, foams. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna go on top of this wave. like that. All right, like that. Again, I'm gonna get my pure white because I think I already ran out. I'm just gonna tap in some more bright white down here. Like that. All right, now I'm gonna get my ordinary brush just to fix some areas. I'm gonna get a dry brush for this, and I'm just gonna go and dry brush now. Maybe I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of water just for me to be quite smooth in applying it. I'm gonna get my gray color. Okay, gray color, guys. And then black color mixed with phthalo. Okay, again, black mixed with phthalo blue. All right, and then I'm gonna get my cerulean blue to apply some cerulean blue here. Okay, like that. You know, this is to suggest some bright and light colors on the foamy part. All right, I'm gonna get my white now. It's white. Right, like that. I'm gonna get my white again. This is what I was telling you before, that if you don't want to use your palette knife, you can actually use your ordinary brush to make some foamy areas here. Just use the tip of your brush. Like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my phthalo blue. So phthalo blue plus emerald green, guys. Phthalo plus emerald green, and I'm just gonna make some dark shading here. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of black to it. Tiny bit of black, guys. Yeah, like that. And I'm just gonna try to blend, guys. Again, phthalo. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna water it down just to quite blend here, so that it doesn't look weird. Alright, like that. And then I'm gonna use the same mixture, some phthalo blue mixed with emerald green and water. And I'm just gonna go up, guys, here. Right, I'm gonna get my emerald green. Just try to make some wavy areas here again. Alright. I'm gonna apply the same color here. Again, emerald green, guys. Alright, like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my emerald green plus white plus yellow. Not so much. Like this color. Maybe not. Okay, I changed my mind. Gonna apply it down here just to connect the picture, like that. Okay, that's way better. Okay, now I'm gonna get my emerald green here, just pure emerald green. Nice. Then I'm gonna apply the same color here. And here as well. Okay, here. Like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get another brush. I'm gonna get pure white again. Just pure white. But I'm gonna get another brush just for, this is for watercolor. Alright, so I'm just gonna get this brush, get my white paint, and try to highlight the wave. By dabbing in some pure white. Like that. Okay, I'm quiet, guys, because you just have to watch me do this. I don't have to talk too much when it comes to this, because it's better explained when you see me watch than hear me talk, guys. Alright. Alright, so now I'm gonna add more detailing here. Pure white. Like that. I'm gonna go down. White. Alright, here as well. And here. Like that. Here as well. It's too much white. right. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my palette knife and dab on some tiny bit of wavy patterns from afar. Just using the edge of your palette knife. Like that. Okay. Wait guys, I really have to check. Okay, later. I'm gonna make some vertical detailing on the foreground. Again, to suggest movement. Alright, maybe I'm gonna use some watered down white. So I'm just watering down my paints, guys, and I'm gonna play with this. Oops, it's not watery enough. I'm gonna make some drips. To suggest more movement. Like that. I really like the drippy thing, guys. Alright. Now I'm gonna use another brush, and this is the brush that I use for foliage, but I decided to just use it today. I'm just gonna dab onto my wet white paint. And I'm just gonna, like that, do it like that. So I must say that this paint is quite textured, really textured. And I'm gonna get some grayish color so that it's not absolutely white. I'm just gonna dab in some grayish color onto some areas. Okay, again, white. Here, white. Just like that. I'm gonna get my grayish color again, but this time I'll be using my brush. Just to create some grayish areas. Gonna get my phthalo blue. So the best way to do this is to play with it, because I think it helps. So I'm using grayish blue, guys. Just go on top of the most foamy part and make some um, grayish bluish application. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my pure white again. Like that. And alternately, I'm gonna use my, okay, I run out of white immediately. Just gonna get more white. Gonna use this time a palette knife and go back to my foamy areas. Can even do that. And I'm just gonna stand up to just check how it looks like from the viewer. Okay, this looks nice actually. This looks nice. But I think I have to do a little bit more detailing on the bottom portion of the painting. So I'm just gonna fix that, guys. I think I have to glaze it with black. Okay, so I'm gonna get my black color. All right, my black paint. You see, I use my black paint, guys, like straight from the tube. And then I'm gonna water it down to glaze the bottom portion of the painting because I feel like it's too blue, to be honest. Also here. All right, here. And then I'm just gonna use my hands. As you already know, guys, I use my hands very often. Like direct contact to the paint. I love it. I love that, style of mine because I feel more connected to the painting. Like literally connected. Like that. And maybe here as well. Just subtle, guys. Don't make any hard lines. And by using black, we're actually muting the colors of the ocean, because we're not supposed to get super bright colors when we're painting the nature, guys. We're supposed to get muted colors. Alright, I'm going to apply the same color, black, here on the horizon line. Like that. And I'm going to lower it by applying some watered down black paint here. You know, guys, I would like to dedicate this painting to a very good friend of mine in Seoul, Matilda. So she's a very good friend of mine, and yeah, so I just dedicate this painting to her. I don't know if she's watching me, but maybe if she's not, you know, busy, she may watch me. But this is for you, Matilda. Alright, so I'm gonna get more white using my palette knife. I'm gonna go back, guys. So the trick here is, the tip here is to keep layering, guys. Keep layering so that you actually achieve that really thick waters. So I'm just gonna get more white. Okay. Just gonna make some random markings here. Like that. Okay, I really textured the foamy part, which I really like. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna get some grayish color here because I think I did not gray this area that much. You can even add some dabs of black because that will only make it more realistic. Like pure black, tiny bit of, like tiny dots of that. I like it. I like it. It's my personal preference, guys. If you don't like the actual use of black, it's alright. I like it because, you know, it means that the waters are carrying not just the sand, but some, I don't know, rocks or dark stones. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna use this black color just to go up and make some dark wavy pattern that would resemble some depths from afar. Okay, I'm gonna wet my palette knife. Like that. Okay, like that. It's gonna get my white, some emerald green. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna get more white. Actually, the gray is mixing, but I like it. Okay, more white. So I'm even using some like vertical application like that. Right. So I'm gonna get back to my grayish color and try to gray some areas. Alright, like that. And then get some like lighter color here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get more grayish color, or black, or dark gray if you want. I'm just gonna separate the foamy part from the normal waters. I call it normal, meaning like less movement. Alright, like that. I'm gonna go up. Alright. And I'm just gonna dab in some more grayish color. Okay. Okay, and then dark colors. So I really like this one. I really like it. So I'm just gonna fix the horizon now because it's quite wonky. All right. Some artists use tape to actually straighten the horizon. But I don't want to use tape. You know me, guys. All right. So I'm gonna check it from the viewer. Gosh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna sign it now, guys. And I'm not gonna tell Matilda, my friend, that this is for her because I know that one day she may be able to watch this video, and I just want to tell my friend that she has helped me a lot move on from a very depressing situation when I experienced that. So I would like to dedicate this painting to you, my friend. And I don't know when you will be able to watch this painting, but I just want you to know that I want to thank you for all that you've done for me. And even if you're no longer working for the embassy, we will still be friends forever. Okay, so I'm just gonna sign it now because I don't want to sound so cheesy for this painting anymore. All right. So we're done, guys. We're done. I'm so happy about this painting because it's really good that I'm doing this like series kind of thing. It makes me feel like I'm really connected to the waters. So, okay, that's it. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. And of course, guys, again, this is a very special painting, and if you're doing this one, it's alright because I'm doing it as a tutorial, but I know someday this painting or this video, my friend will get to know about this one, so yeah. Bye, guys. Love you. Wait, guys, I'm gonna off. Okay.